So, the trip to Vegas, it wasn't bad. I mean, a whole 20 hours of a bunch of driving. I mean, we drove through plenty of traffic. Not a lot of sea, a lot of land, a lot of buildings, but mostly land. Cars of all sorts. But the more we got into it, halfway we got let's see, the less traffic there was. And so, I mean, it wasn't bad in that name of it. I mean, the sights were beautiful. I mean, everything just took off everywhere. I mean, everything you saw wasn't bad. Nothing you saw was bad. I mean, granted, everything could have been better. I mean, stuck in the car for 20 hours. I mean, and we did end up sleeping in the car, but that doesn't matter. I mean, the car was a whole different idea, a whole different room than what we thought we were in. I mean, the clouds were beautiful. The clouds, the sky, the sun, the grass, all that stuff was just beautiful for that first part. And honestly, I think, if given the chance, I would go back again to Vegas. Honestly, it was a magnificent sight. I mean, snowy mountains, everything, You never, me living in Missouri, never expected to see snow in May or June. Living in Missouri, it's always been hot, you know. But and also the farther one we got, the hotter it got. It's it's been a weird drive, a strange drive. My dad driving in the front, my mom passenger, doing all the map reading and stuff. Me just in the back doing YouTube for everything. Everything was everything was pretty great. But other than that, I mean, nothing was a major stick out for me. I mean, everything that happened could have happened quicker for me. Like, it just seemed like the more you sat there, the longer it took to get there. The longer the nights took. I mean, granted, we only stayed one night in the van, stayed overnight, but, I mean, it took forever to get there. I mean, we crossed mountains. I lost service a lot of times. I couldn't text anybody. I mean, it was difficult trying to figure out what to do during that time. I mean, it's not like I could just sit there and talk to myself. I mean, of course, I had my phone there, but like I said, no service. I couldn't do anything. We were in between mountains and mountains of things. And then, it started to seem like traffic started to speed up a little bit. But nothing really stood out anymore. I mean, the more traffic sped up, the more we had to slow down, the more idiotic it got. I mean, of course, it didn't get bad to the point to where we were stuck in traffic all the time. It did, though, get to the point to where it was irritating a lot of the times. And so, a lot of what it was, finding our way around everything, finding a way there. And that's when we finally solved it. We have arrived to our destination. Vegas, baby. Vegas. And so, throughout the time, in Vegas, we did a lot of different things, A lot of different things that we would go. Well, we mostly stayed in the hotel for a lot of times. I mean, a lot of times we stayed in the hotel, did a lot of different things. We don't gamble, so Vegas wasn't the ideal place for staying. But it was fun to go sightseeing. It was amazing to go sightseeing. I mean, we saw Trump Towers and stuff like that. We saw Trump Tower, what looked like the Space Needle turned out just to be a hotel. It was quite fabulous. It was quite fabulous. I mean, you didn't see a lot of the Elvis stuff you'd think you'd see on there. Because really, it's the city of sense, pretty much what they call it. You see more hookers and prostitutes than you do Elvises. Honestly, I've never seen so many half-naked people in my life. Well, except for my Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights, that's a different story. But other than that, it's amazing on what people will do. I mean, a lot of things that happen in Vegas don't always stay in Vegas. I mean, a lot of people I saw there, prostitute hookers, half naked, were making money. No, and that's what they usually did while they were there the whole time. They always, they always went out to the Strip or Fremont Street, where you see them a lot. A lot of freaks out there. And they made money that way. You know, take a picture with a cute girl. Gotta pay them for that. Worth it. I've done it. But other than that, there's not much to do out there. I mean, a lot of things to see, a lot of things to experience, but not much to do, unless you like to gamble, which not very many people are big in my family on gambling, except for my grandpa. So really, a lot of things that happened were just, wow, phenomenal, more or less. But Vegas is a place, man. Once you got there, traffic definitely got up there, and it was just phenomenal. I mean, I would definitely go back.